Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pirates. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next.
そうですね。いきなり確認が出ましたよ。
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he had 19 wins last year. One more would have been great. Could have had that magic 20, but still a real effective year. Maybe he'll get 20 this year.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground, and really one of the smartest players at his position.
Rendell Grichuk makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Rendell.
また確認が出ましたよ。ケンさん、こんにちはです。パイレーツですね。あれ。まずは設定から。タンキーズ。こ そんなもんですか。It's funky. It's funky.
Your attention, please. Participate in Join the Major Leagues at your library. A new program developed by Major League Baseball
ちょ
and
っ
the
と
American
外野の音を下げますわ。 歓声もまあまあ、こんなもんすかね。
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show 16. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Hello, baseball fans. Matt Vasgersian here, play-by-play voice.
Hello, everybody. This is Steve Lyons. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Eric Karras, and this is MLB The Show.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show 16. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show 16.
オートマティック。ああ、こんなもんですか。あれ、これでも、あれっすね。あれが出ないんですけど。あら表示の設定があれっすか
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
なんか設定ミスりましたかね。ああ、いけましたね。
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's
3年前
0-2.
の
And
作品で
sometimes
す
you got to
ね。
cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Hit to short.
うわお、またこれ入ってきた。
Taken in by Mercer. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Well, with two strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Colton Wong will stand in. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back at the track.
Wow,
Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's not stopping his third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in.
Wow,
And he is in
running
there.
home run.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up
セン
here.
ターのエラーですね。
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder number 7, Matt Holliday.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA under 2. Absolutely dominating almost every time out. Can't wait to watch that dominance here in this one.
With a moment now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded.
Whoa, 内野安打.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first? I
ま
think he
た
might. Guys worry
表
so
示
much
のあれが
about the
微妙に
stolen
ちゃい
base,
ますよね
but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Grichuk. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
落としてる落としてる落としてる。あれなんですか今。セカンド早すぎです、あれ。おー、一気に来た。なんか今おかしかったっすね。僕パイレーツですね。今のセンター何やったんですか？突っ込みすぎて取れてない。珍しいですね、あんな。照明が目に入ったんちゃいますか。照明が入ったのか、日光が入ったのか。まあ、お互いミスしましたね、これで。さっきのセンターミスってたから、これで五分五分に戻りましたね。
Hit the other way out toward right field.
これはライトフライ。
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Settling in now, Jung-Ho Gong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
名前なんて言うんでしたっけ？それ読み方。
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
この選手はイデフ。この人はイデフじゃないんですよね。
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitch to pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Francisco Cervelli gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
マリナーズに。
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he's indeed planning to give it another go. John Jaso stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys. And you know they love to pack one on here.
で、クリアしたから、消してたんですけどね。
For Cervelli, he records his first double of the year here on opening day.
で、アマゾンで7から14までは、7から15ですかね。7から15までは買いましたね。その時その時のあれができるんでね。
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
手頃な値段で売ってましたね。
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right.
07から出てるんですよ。PS3 は。
Great job of getting him to hit it on the ground.
7、8、9、10。
What are you going to do?
11、12、13、14、
Josh Harrison stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
14から PS4 なんですよ。
Looking to minimize the damage here, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
振り返り。
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
で、またやったことないチームでやるっていう。パンツをかぶろう。ストライクですからね。また審判の個性が出ましたね。
Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park. After
専門のなんかないと配信できないですもんね。
Johnny Peralta will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
でもかなりリアル。
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
まあさすがにちょっとそこまではあれなんで。
The wind up and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the ground to third. Gung is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
でもやっぱ昔のやつの方がリプレイは多いですね。今の最新作に比べたら。
Matt Adams settles into the box for his first chance.
その名前はよく聞きますね。ああ、そうなんですね。すごいですね。
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp
ボール
too.
1個外れてるんですけどね。
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
そうですね。今後の野球ね。まあ、このシリーズはおそらくまた継続されると思うんですけど、球審に勝つだ。 なんやかんやと、毎年3月には新作出てますからね。PS5 になったらどうなるんでしょうね。
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a nice kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him.
このリプレイもかっこいい
You
で
aren't
す
going
ね。
to tie a guy up any better than
この
that.
スローモーションのリプレイ。なんか、パイレーツっていうチームなんですけど、やたらパンツって言って。
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be
間
thinking
違いな
right
く出る
field.
でしょう。
I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
パンティーズだから。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in
さ
play.
すがでも、完全にホームやから、相手さんの歓声が全然聞こえなくなりましたね。
Now a little pop up off toward the third base
なん
side.
か阪神みたい
And
な
this is
感じ
going
に
to
なって
wind
ま
up
す
a
ね。
foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Jordy Mercer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Jordy Mercer.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
まあこの辺のやつは一緒ですね。
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
パンツかぶる。なんか怪我ですか？あら？なんか急になんか出てますけど。あらららら、なんか肩痛めてます。いきなりですか。あ、じゃあ、なんか強制的にピッチャー変わりましたけど。一体何があったんですか、今。で、この人は一体誰なんですかね。相手さんも気の毒ですね。いきなり怪我しましたね。
Lays off that time, and it's
緊急登
1-2.
板ですね。
Classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great
ま
recognition
だ
there
始
at
ま
the
っ
plate
たばっ
to
か
lay
ですか
off.
らね。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes
2
now.
番手ピッチャーにこれ、形作ってないから、調整大変ですよね。いきなり出てくれ言われたら。
Left side.
お
Played
ー
on
っ
the
と、
backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
And
見
you
て
have
み
to
るふり
figure
して。
he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that there's starters already out of the ball game.
Garrett Cole steps into the box. Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hands.
リアクションゲーム。
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Down in the count 0-2, you have to figure something like this is coming. He came with 2 straight fastballs to start the at-bat, and then they finish him off here with that big old bender.
Here's Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
この昼間の試合がまたいいですよね。
In the air now, out to right field. Piscotty moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning.
ビール。
Cole has his target. Here it is. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
これまた球場が静かやからミットの音がめっちゃ聞こえるんですよね。
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Hit to third.
これは
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
結構聞こえます
Lance
ね。
Lynn will get his first cuts here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
食い込んでいくような感じで。
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count.
今のもええとこ行きましたね。
I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
なんか書いてましたけど。
Still 2-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like a guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Rendell Grichuk will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Gregory Polanco will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
これは三塁行くでしょう。足も詰まった。
Oh, and he hit this ball hard too, didn't he? I mean, this is a fastball right out over the middle of the plate, and he just hammers it to get himself in scoring position here, leading off the inning.
Andrew McCutchen digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging puts him up over toward foul territory, and taken in out there for the first out. Into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
But the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
逆疲れそうでしたね。
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, if you look at it, this is a pretty good job of pitching right here. Right after the leadoff double, he gets a pop-up and then a strikeout. So now he's just 1 out away from getting out of this thing unscored upon.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
伸びましたね。
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. For Cervelli, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Colton Wong is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
お、3勝したので C 終了。次はモンハンですか。
Well hit the other way and it's into the gap.
左中間いった。
Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
三塁行かれる。
And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
その隙を突かれて三塁行かれましたね。ちょっとでももたつくと行かれますね、やっぱ。
You'd have to think that someone in that 3, 4, 5 spot could get him in.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Matt Holliday is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe
1
and
秒で
protect the
ホーム
plate.
まで投げ返さんかったらライト首。どんだけ速いんですか、それ。1秒って。
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
チーターにならんだね、それ。
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 2. Josh Harrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Josh Harrison.
It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
1-1.
1-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holiday is under it. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Standing in now, Garrett Cole. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still lead it 3-2. Matt Adams heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Yadier Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet. He's behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm...
Yeah, 起きてますよ。
Too high. And it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Brian Pena will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Brian Pena.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tyler Lyons is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
That's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
To third, taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Nope,
lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
寝落ち野郎とかクレームつけて
Not where he wanted that
いやい
fastball
や
to
い
be,
や
and it's
ちょっとだ
3-2
け
now.
止まってましたからね。
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
あれは痛いですわ。
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Rendell Grichuk will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. just one hit in these first 5 innings, they're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
審判の足当たりました今。
High in the air and deep to left center field. McCutchen looking up. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
第1号ホームランですね。
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean,
このリプレイかっこいいです。
get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Colton Wong will stand in. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Gong over to his left, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Let's check this out again. If this is in show motion, you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Cole sets. Here it is on 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Matt Holliday standing in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon. And this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
You've got to believe he's going to keep going back to that slider. It's been great for him so far. Oh,
1, here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
And he's about at the point now where I would figure one more base runner, and that'll be the end of the line.
One and one, here it comes. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
A little surprising, perhaps, to see him go after the trail runner here on the double steal, but I think they'll happily trade a runner at third for an out at second.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Jung Ho Gong gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
Jung Ho Gong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, a lot of lefties like to throw that slider down and into right-handed hitters, especially with 2 strikes. He knows he's got to protect, but that's a very tough location there.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Grichuk sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
First baseman,
John Jaso will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Way outside. 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here in Pittsburgh. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Matt Adams is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets fouled. Pulled toward right center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out.
ケンさんおはようございます。寝てましたか？
Stephen Piscotty will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
12時46分です。
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Yadier Molina stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
言ってましたもんね。
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Josh Harrison will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
さあ、終盤7回入りましたね。
First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calling for it, Piscotty, 1 out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Jordy Mercer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, Just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
ピッチャーですね。変えましょうか。
Pedro Florimon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Peralta's there. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there, and yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around.
取れてない。タイミングはもうアウトなんですけど。
Starling Marte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air, to left field and deep. Back on this one is Holiday, but he's going to run out of real estate as that one is gone.
完璧に持っていきました。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3.
第1号ですね。
Hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple, and he doesn't miss it. He drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Frozen on the fastball. Wow. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Brendan Moss is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Brendan Moss.
さあ、2番手ピッチャーですね。
Kyle Lobstein is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Leading off for the Cardinals, first baseman.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Line toward the alley in left center.
Yes.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Rendell Grichuk will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One out, nobody on. Tap fouled at home plate.
あら、なんかまた怪我ですか。
So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long.
いきなりの降板ですね。今変わったばっかなんですけど、いきなりなんかあったみたいですね。開幕早々、怪我ですね。
Rendell Grichuk comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Colton Wong will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
向こうさんはね。
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You do not want to get the middle of this order up with guys on base. So this is the hitter he needs right here, right now.
2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Cervelli corrals it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Andrew McCutchen stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
体格のいいピッチャーですね。
Broxton's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's retired here, one away.
セカンドうまいっす。
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Gong, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
A 1 pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-3. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Matt Holliday will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Melanson's ready. 0-2 on its way. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. And this one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Polanco makes the catch in the ball game.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 5-3. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon. 38,360. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
ありがとうございます。お互いでもこれエラーで1点ずつやりましたもんね。怪我人も出ましたからね。わお。パチパチパチパチ。まあ、ここでまた追いつかれたんですけど。まあでも連続三振でしたね。で、ここで勝ち越しツーランですね。ランクが8ですか、これ。お、 よっしょ。さあ、終わりますか。一旦ここで。はーい。お疲れ様でした。おはーい。さあ、では、終わります。お疲れ様です。